Hi everyone, welcome to American Government. My name is Michael Orff and I will be your instructor for the semester. I just want to go over a couple of things with you today just to make sure everybody understands where to find things, but more importantly how to submit things, participate in the discussion forum. So I just want to walk you through a few of those things. The first thing you'll need to be aware of is you'll find a lot of important information in the course information section. So if you click on that link there, you'll notice the syllabus, assignment schedule, my contact information, and summer dates for when each week occurs. One thing I do want to point out is the instructor contact information. I've given you my cell phone number there to reach me in case you need to, but I do prefer text message, and then I will call you back or text you back if need be. The other thing there on the instructor contact information are office hours. Each Thursday night from 6 to 8 I will have office hours, and in those office hours you'll be able to ask me questions and just visit about different things. You'll be able to access those through Blackboard Collaborate, and I'll post another video later on showing you how to use that. If you have any questions about using Collaborate, please contact the help desk as well. They'll be more than glad to help you out. Also, let's look over the syllabus just briefly. I don't want to spend a lot of time over this. You guys can look over this and see what's required. The one thing I do want to make note of in the syllabus, though, is the civility piece here. Right here. Be considerate and courteous of others. If you don't agree with their post, that's fine. But don't attack someone just because you don't like what they're saying. I know you probably won't, but I always want to point that out. Also, then we have the course calendar to look at as well. The course calendar tells you what's due each week, what you're expected to read, and when things are due. So let's just take a look at this for this week. For this week, you're required to read chapters 1 and 2. You'll also be required to read the Federalist number 10, which is in the back of your textbook. And then there are a couple of PowerPoints to view. And then also I'll post different videos as well for you to watch just to help you along. Under weekly exercises and assignments, this week you have discussion postings due, and you also have a quiz. Notice on your discussion posting you have 2 posts that you're required to participate in. The first one is due by midnight Thursday, and that's your initial response, and that will be responding to the question, the topic that's presented. The second response then is you are to respond to another student's response. Each of those have different due dates. Also, for the first week you'll have a quiz. So then to the right of that you'll see when things are due. So your initial post is due Thursday at 11:59. Your response post and your quizzes are both due by 5:59 a.m. Monday morning. This is all Central Time. So be aware of the times and dates and things are located. The great thing about the course schedule is it allows you to look ahead and see when things are due. So as an example, if we scroll on down, you notice in the week 3 here you have your first exam. Week 4 you have a current event paper due. And I'll talk about those as we go along through the course, but you can look ahead, see when things are due, and plan accordingly. So that's a little bit about the assignment schedule. So let's look then how you do different things in the course. So I'm going to turn on the student view just to see what this looks like. So you can see here, this is what a student would see. This is what you guys see. So under weekly assignments, I'm going to click on week number 1. I'm going to click on the assignments, and then we'll click on week 1 discussion. And here is my discussion post that I'm responsible for. So under week 1 discussion, I'm going to click on create a thread. And remember, I'm responding to this initial post. So create thread. Subject, you can give it a heading. your name, if you will, or whatever it may be, and then response. If I could change anything, I would like for the Bill of Rights to be clearer in its meaning. Okay? And then once I'm done, I hit submit. And then you can see there is my discussion posting. Now to respond to it, I would click on beside the person's name, or I would click on the person's name, and then I can hit the reply button and just say, good point. I agree with your train of thought. And then submit. And so you can see the initial post, and then you can see the reply to the initial post. And so that's how you participate in discussion posting. One other thing I will mention to you, when you are doing this, you really need, my advice to students is always on your initial post about 150 words, which is about a 6 or 7 paragraph sentence. On the response, I always say at least 75 words, and that's about a 3 or 4 sentence response. The reason being is because you need to give this some thought. You can't just say, I agree, or good job. You really need to put some thought into your response to students to receive full credit. And so make sure your responses are thoughtful, you've given them consideration, and you really have put some effort behind the response. So that's how you participate in the discussion board. So let's go back into my weekly assignments. Week 1, into my assignments folder, and then here's the week 1 quiz. And so to take this, you simply click on the quiz and you answer the questions. Now, one thing I will point out to this, once you start it, you have 30 minutes and you cannot stop. You can't take a pause, you can't log on and log off. So make sure you give yourself a set time where you know you're going to have 30 minutes to take your quiz. The time is up to you. As long as you have it completed by Monday morning at 5:59, that's not an issue. But you have to give yourself some time, because again, once you start it, you can't stop, you can't go out and come back in. If you do, it will lock you out and you're done. Now, if you start taking a quiz and something happens and the power goes out, or there's another issue that comes up, let me know. And it'll be a case-per-case basis, but I may be able to reset it for you. You just need to contact me and let me know what's going on. So that's how you take your quiz. One other thing I'll mention to you, let's go to the discussion posting real quickly. At the top of the page here, you see a little button that says grading information. If you click on that, then you'll be able to see what your grade is once I've graded it, plus any comments. The other thing that is in my grades, you'll see when things are due. You can see when things are graded, when you've submitted something. You can see right here week 1 discussion that's in progress. Also, a point is when a grade is submitted. If you'll scroll over the grade, you'll be able to see comments that I've made about your discussion posting. If you got something counted off, why counted off, things like that. The other thing to point out is communication. To send me an email, you simply click on Send Email. Select the users, and you can find my name in here, Michael Orff, and send me an email. Here's the IT help desk if you need some help again with Collaborate. Here's the Writing Center. If you want to ask a question about something you're writing for the class, you can send it to them there. In course documents, you can find all your PowerPoints. If for some reason you can go back and look at them again, but they're all in the weekly assignments as well. That's just a quick overview of the class. Again, I'll post another video probably tomorrow talking about other things, but also tomorrow I'll post a lecture video over the first 2 chapters. So that's one thing I want to point out to you. In the weekly assignments, They're not required, but at the bottom here, every week or so, you'll see 1 or 2 videos posted here. One from a group called Crash Course, which is on YouTube. They're great videos, and they do a lot to kind of summarize U.S. Government. But then you'll also see a lecture video that I've created as well on certain topics. So pay attention to those. Those are supplemental. You're not required to watch them, but I think they'll be a benefit to you. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to email me or give me a text message anytime you need to. I hope you have a great week, and God bless you.